Amid continued efforts by India and China to mend bilateral ties in the wake of the eastern Ladakh border standoff, new satellite imagery reveals Beijing has deployed HQ-16 air defense system near Pangong Tso. The Chinese air defense system can hit enemy aerial targets at a distance of 40 to 70 kilometers. The HQ-16's presence can also be clearly seen in the imagery. Indian security agencies are keeping a hawk eye on the deployment. HQ-16 is a medium-range surface-to-air missile system developed by the China based on the technology from Russia's BUK system. So it can target aerial threats from 40 to 72 kilometers. It can track, destroy targets at a high altitude, loaded with 4 missiles, can track fighter jets, missiles, drones, and precision guiding munition. Its radar autonomously guides the missile, can thwart jamming attempt. It can be integrated with other defense systems. While China ups the ante at the Pangong Tso, India has decided to equip itself with the state-of-art munitions to bolster India Army's operational readiness in counter-terrorism operation. The Defence Ministry concluded 13 contracts under the Emergency Procurement mechanism. These contracts, amounting to 1,981.90 crore, have been finalized against the overall sanction of 2,000 crores. Now, what have we done? Basically, what have we gone for? Drone detection and interdiction system, low-level lightweight radars, very short-range air defense systems, remotely piloted aerial vehicles, loitering munitions, drones, bulletproof jackets, ballistic helmets, so on and so forth. Let me just introduce Air Vice Marshal P.K. Srivastava, who joins me. Sir, two things: the Buck system at Pangong Tso, and India going for the drone and the loitering munition. Is this a response to what we have learned from Operation Sindoor, which is right now at pause, not done away with?
Karthike, you brought in a very good point that if HQ-16 is deployed at this height, this is a very high altitude where the operations are there, and HQ-16 is a very potent, AD system. So we have to have something to deter it. It may be in the response to whatever we are trying to do in terms of our autonomous, surveillance, UAVs, loitering munitions, and whatever we are trying to procure and strengthen our systems. But I think it is something to keep a watch over the Bangkok Lake, and that's a very critical part of the LAC, which we are observing. We have black top with us, we have helmet with us from where we can see, but we need to do to deter this something really matching it. So what comes to my mind that of course our Akash Tir has become very popular. That gives the net synchronicity to all our radars, to all our air defense systems, and something like Barak 8 extended range can give us a range of about 175 kilometers, which is likely to come up, and it has a radar which is EL oblique M 2084. That radar is very, very capable radar, and it's very EW resistant. This is what which is used for David Sling and Iron Dome, which have become so popular during, all the while when Israel had been protecting its aerospace, and also during this current Israel and Iran crisis and conflict. So I would say we need to be ready with something like Barak 8 MRER, medium range surface to air missile, and we ought to integrate with quick range and with other kinds of munitions so that we have our Akash 3 well worked out in this area too, and we have a good response to HQ-16. HQ-16 interceptor missiles are in the potent range, but their weakness is the big weakness which they'll find Chinese will discover soon as they start maintaining here. Maintaining at these heights during winters, the radar capability and the systems capability would be a challenge. It'll be another logistical burden on them.
Mr.
They
Srivastava,
need to
how
have.
Mr. Srivastava, how potent in future the loitering ammunition would be in a battlefield, sir?
So, Karthike, we have to take this way. Even if you have a system like this, if you're trying to, let's say, we are talking about in the context of HQ-16, and if you're loitering munitions in great numbers, which in any case will go to saturate and coming from various vectors, it may not be fully effective that somebody can really defend it. But I would give it some mark, and we'll have to treat it with respect and see that we have not only the counter in terms of loitering munitions, in terms of our ISR, it is going to impact our own, ISR activities. It is going to impact our own, aircraft movements. It is going to impact our own, missions which go along LAC. So we need to have another counter established there.